Adventure Time and Regular Show are two cartoons that I would really love to see in a crossover, and it's finally happening. The crossover has begun. Now, if you were unaware about this news before, you're probably confused, like, why am I saying it's begun? If this is a crossover, it should have been like just one episode and then it's done. Well, no, this isn't actually a full TV episode like a lot of people want, but it is the next best thing, which is comics. It released earlier this month, and there are a few preview pages online. It looks really awesome by the few pages we do have. Now, to be honest, I haven't read this yet, mostly because there aren't really many comic book stores around my area. I'll probably just order it online and get it in a few days anyway. Now, there was an interview with the series writer Conor McCreary, and he said that the basic idea for this crossover is that something causes a rift in the space-time fabric, and your favorite Adventure Time characters get pulled into the Regular Show universe. Once there, they need to find a special power they can use to save their world from a villain whose power is tearing people apart, literally and figuratively. You can see all these different preview covers and preview pictures, and it's really looking like a good crossover. I know people wanted to see these two actually meet on screen like in an episode of Adventure Time, but keep in mind Adventure Time is ending next year, which means they have a limited amount of episodes and they can't really fit a crossover because they have to focus on the actual lore of the show and drive the story to its end. For those who don't know, this crossover is actually going to last a while. It's a 6-issue series, however with comics they release an issue every once in a while, so we're going to be seeing the story unfold over a gradual time period. That could be a really good thing or a really bad thing depending on how you like to enjoy your content. Personally, I think it's alright, although I would prefer if it was all released at the same time, like in a mini book, so then I could just read the whole story without any cliffhangers, and I wouldn't have to wait until next month to read issue number 2.
My name is Ted.
A big blue jay was making noise nearby.
Whoa!
So we walked somewhere else.
Whoa! Oh! Whoa! Whoa!
One great thing about the Adventure Time and Regular Show crossover is the amazing amount of character interactions you can have. Like, you can already imagine how Finn and Jake are going to meet Mordecai and Rigby. They're kind of similar because they're both best friends with each other. However, once they meet, they're probably going to be very different, and it's going to be really cool to see how they interact. I'm also really excited for the other characters to meet, like for example, Pops and Ice King. Just imagine those guys meeting. In the interview, the series writer was talking about how he's putting all these different characters together, and he said that putting Jake and Rigby together actually feels incredibly natural, although unnatural to Jake since he's arguably the responsible one in that duo. And this does make a lot of sense. I mean, when you think about it, Jake and Rigby are similar characters. However, when put in the same room, they will probably not act how you'd expect, so that's definitely something to look forward to in this comic crossover. Some people are probably wondering, well, is this going to be canon? And to be honest, it doesn't really matter at this point. Like, yeah, it has the potential to be canon because Princess Bubblegum can build all these strange devices that'll travel to different universes, but in the end it doesn't really matter because this will just be like one of those fun adventures. I highly suggest giving it a read because we don't really get comic crossovers too often, and seeing it with two awesome Cartoon Network shows is going to be interesting to read.
Whoa!
But anyway, that's all for this video. Subscribe for more awesome cartoon videos. Give a thumbs up and comment below to let me know what you think. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.